and other interested parties, hello, good afternoon, welcome to Talking to Tennis People. My name's Eric. I'm your hero. I'm the hero of the hour. Heroes work here because we know here that we have to work even when COVID is happening. So that makes us heroes because we're necessary people, important necessary people. It's a little chilly in here actually. I kept the air conditioning on so that Rachel could be comfortable sleeping, but I think it's time to turn off the air conditioning for a bit. As it is in fact downright chilly in here. And I would like to do some afternoon chores here. I've fixed my old tripod. Sort of fixed it, you know. Right there. Hi JJ, hi Mean Bird, hi William McLaren, hi Natasha Godfrey Ashford. Welcome to afternoon. It's what comes after morning. You'll get used to it eventually. But one thing that I'm not sure you're going to get used to, we're going to find out about right now, is we are going to listen to our hearts. Okay, yes, we're going to listen to our hearts, sure. We're going to do more than that though. We're going to listen to our minds as well. What does this mean? Well, we're actually going to hear a little bit of critique, as in per like, hey Eric, your audio is not very good. It's not very loud or whatever. So I want to try this right now and see what you think, okay? Let's give it a try. Yes, they did. They said, can you please demonstrate? You get your hair so beautiful, Eric. We will pay you $100 million to do it. I said, fine. If you're going to pay $100 million, I'll do it. Is this louder, better, quieter, softer, not as good? Anything in between? I mean, you know, a lot of people, they seek out from me. They say, Eric, can you teach me this? Can you teach me that? It is louder. It's a bit harsher, too. Okay, well, it depends, I guess, where it is on my shirt somewhat as well, right? Okay, well, what are we praising Satan for today? Are we praising him for doing a good job of cleaning up the kitchen or something else? But you want to hail Satan. Okay, well, if we're hailing Satan, are we hailing him a cab? If we're praising Satan, what for? Is he really, what has he done to earn my praise? As far as I can tell, I'm going to be the one doing the cleaning around here, not Satan, so I don't think he should really get any praise from me. He needs to get off his lazy satanic ass and start doing some cleaning. Satan. More like Layston, because he's so lazy. Right? Am I right? Can I get a what from the crowd? Sure. The crowd loves giving me what's. Who wouldn't love that? So have we determined what we're praising Satan for yet? Well, listen. No matter how retarded you are, I want you to work on your self-concept, okay? And even if you are so fucking retarded, then you still should not speak about yourself in that fashion. Speak about yourself in a more positive way, you know? In a more positive light. I know what it's like to be retarded, okay? I learn it every day. When I wake up and realize, oh my God, I'm so fucking retarded. Let's do a little vacuuming. Okay. That seems pretty good for the bathroom. Now, where are we going to get? We get over here a bit. All right, so I'm doing a pretty good job so far of vacuuming, but are we really doing a pretty good job or not? That's the question. Yeah. It needs to be vacuumed is like this. On every step it needs to be vacuumed. All the way up. I was noticing that the other day. So I think that's what I should do. Hi Rachel, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just doing a little vacuuming.
Cool.
And how are you doing? Okay, well, that's what I need to talk to you about. So, I was originally going to say to Ruben, can we get in advance of 3 Adderalls? But instead I said 2, but then I took them both this morning. We could still get you another one from him and pay him back tomorrow. But, I don't know, I waited for a while and then I thought, she's not going to be up for so many hours. I just want to take this other one, and I just did.
Are there any carts?
Yes. Your new carts are right here.
Sweet. Alright, cool.
And,
It's charged.
no, it's not charged. It is charged.
It is?
Yeah, it works fine. I was hitting it earlier to test it out.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. And then, if you want to wait till tomorrow to take Adderall, we'll have a full bottle tomorrow. If you don't want to wait, if you really want it today, I'll try to hit up Ruben when he wakes up, whenever that might be. I'm assuming they're asleep right now. So sorry about that. happened? What happened? Did I pull it out of the wall? That's possible. Yep, that's what happened. I pulled it out of the wall. Okay. They're both there. One of them's tied onto the back of it, one of them's in the tray.
Oh, I see. This one.
Yeah, the one that's plugged into it right now is the fancier one that the guy recommended. Oh, God. Oh, God. No, they're trying to intervene. Yeah. Rather shockingly expensive.
Really?
Yeah. For 2 carts. Like $200.
Oh my god.
Pretty much $200.
Wow. I mean, we want the best.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure what that's all about, but he showed me the receipt and everything. Not like, and it's just for whatever reason, I guess, you know, taxes and shit. Heavy hitters are expensive, and you know. So, okay, what am I doing? I'm getting this dead mouse. Where am I putting it? In the toilet. Okay, dead mouse. Gone. Hi, Master Q. Giat indeed. Let me just sit down for a minute. Indeed. Well, no, I'm not going to start a plague in the water supply because we're on septic. We're not on sewer. Coeur d'Alene. Will I ever visit this place? Coeur d'Alene, Idaho? I mean, it's conceivable that Rachel and I might go there someday. I don't know why exactly we go there, but it's not inconceivable.
The only reason I wouldn't go there is because I dated someone from there.
Really?
Yeah.
Who?
The dude who stole my money.
Oh, he was from Coeur d'Alene?
Yeah. He always used to talk how pretty it was. It's supposed to be very, very pretty. You always talk about it. to that douchebag unless I get my money.
Right. Yeah, somebody she dated.
Yeah.
So I decided I was going to repair this other tripod here.
It's okay. It was years ago. 14 years now.
It's quite some time ago.
Yeah.
If we do ever run into him, I can assure you, I will say, hey, I hear you stole my wife's money.
Eric is the best.
We'd like that back, please.
That's good. That's good.
Well, we found one dead mouse. I wonder how many other dead mice there are around, you know?
Glad you found one.
Yeah.
Where'd you find it?
Running behind the chair. I went to go plug in the vacuum. It was right back there.
Oh.
I was noticing how what really needs to be vacuumed more than anything else is the steps, like the crack, like
Yeah, the cracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It super needs to be vacuumed. I had it on earlier and we put it on in again here.
Coffee?
Yes, there is fresh coffee, fresh hot coffee.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like to put it the way I put it, you know. So I understand you stole my wife's money. We'd like to get that back, please. Then what's he gonna say, right? What's he gonna say? I didn't steal her money? Maybe.
We like my parents were like livid, of course, and they sent out like papers, legal papers, with a what do you call that green card where you sign it?
I mean, like registered mail, like
Yeah. And they got it, but then they just never did anything with it. So because they didn't act on their side, we couldn't do anything. Yeah.
And that's when you're trying to sue from one state to another.
Yeah.
It causes challenges.
Yeah, so we gave up.
Well, if we ever do run into him, at least we can film him and publicly shame him.
Totally. He deserves that. Not just because of me. But actually, yeah.
What did you decide not to say?
Well, I was thinking, actually, we could do it to another boyfriend too, but then it would become a show.
Who's the other boyfriend that did that?
No, I mean, like BPD Harris, like, you know, like.
Oh yeah.
Just be like.
He needs his comeuppance as well. Yeah. Well, I just have to probably live without my pound of flesh. your pound of flesh, but as far as I'm concerned, it's for me. Of course, if it were up to me, Rachel wouldn't have any ex-boyfriends. That's fine, darling. You can't be sorry for having ex-boyfriends. That's ridiculous.
Having a slot though does make it seem like they never existed.
Yeah, I sometimes think about that, take some solace in the reality that you got such a poor relationship with your SI that you probably genuinely never think about them.
No, I really genuinely never do.
It's like I'm super jealous, but like whenever I try to look at your shit, it's like you're obviously not cheating on me.
No, I'm thinking about us. What is he thinking right now?
Right. Rachel trusts the tarot to answer that question more than me,
I don't even, it's like, like sometimes I don't
Right,
even.
sure. I know, yeah, you just...
It's just like, I guess it's a way for me to be judgmental. Because sometimes, like, I'll, like, listen and I'll be, like, this person is, like, pulling shit out of their ass. Like, I think about how I could do better. But, I don't know, there's something about NI fourth that, like, can make a good story.
Well, Natasha Godfrey Ashford, jealousy's not very rational. So...
I get jealous, too.
Yeah.
I think it's a normal human emotion. Like, that's what I learned about jealousy, is that it's a human emotion, and when you feel jealousy, that you should express it because it can, like, eat away at you.
Rather than express it, what you should do is secretly play detective with your significant others. With your significant others, email and other stuff online.
Oh my God.
That's how to spend your time wisely.
Oh my God. You see all the frickin' Astro crap I get. I listened to, I think the same astrologer that you typed one time back in the day. I listened to one of his videos, and it said that in this lifetime, I should, like, kind of throw out all the occult stuff and live more in the material world.
Is it because you're a material girl?
Yeah.
I forgot. One reason to not have this lavalier mic going on is you really can't hear Rachel at all, or whoever had the lavalier mic on, you can't hear the other one of us at all. I think I can actually take off this lavalier mic.
Jacoya and Luminix.
Hi Lou, hi Luther, hi Sean, hi Jacoya Kinlaw, hi Natasha Godfrey Ashford. So I keep expecting, like, when I search through Rachel's stuff, I see a text message, Darren, not now. Eric's in the room.
I'm like,
I can't talk right now. You'll catch us.
Then it's more like my dad sending me an article about the Beatles and me being like, thank you.
Yeah. Or your mom sending you a long text about stuff you don't care about.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just irrationally jealous, eh? I assume that everybody's gonna cheat on me or leave me or both.
Oh. Yeah, but you know, I have the same thing. I have the same problem.
You ever leave the house to travel? Yeah, we do sometimes.
Yeah, we do sometimes.
We're just kind of pinned down at the moment with a nearly broken car. So, but when we talk to Ruben and Acacia next, I'll get some sense of their schedule, and then we can proceed from there. See if we want to take advantage of their presence up here next time, maybe, or we're not obviously going to be able to do this time.
Yeah.
We'll see what their schedule looks like.
I'm drinking coffee, black coffee.
And I'm also drinking coffee, but I'm drinking white coffee.
The better tasting coffee.
With plenty of creamer in it.
Delicious.
Cheers, darling.
Cheers.
Are you sure that's really where you want to save calories?
Ruben got me into it. He's like, yeah, I drink black coffee because I want to save on calories. And I'm like, he's right. So.
Earlier I told a bedtime story.
I think I heard it because I was half in it, half out of it. It put me to sleep. But tell me more.
It was all about. Luther Frost. Thank you, Luther Frost. How kind of you. It's a New Zealand dollar. That means you can spend it in Mordor. So basically, it was the real life story of the Oregon Trail.
Oh, I thought so.
Mm-hmm. Sean was there. A few other people were there. Mm-hmm. And what they decided to do after seeing us play Oregon Trail is they decided they were going to follow the footsteps of the Oregon Trail. They got a covered wagon.
Oh my gosh!
Went back to Independence, Missouri, took off. Unfortunately, of course, there's a lot of stuff that didn't used to be there.
Like cars.
Farms, cars, private property, land. Streets. So they ran into some problems.
Yeah, I would think so.
And what they didn't know was that a certain member of their party named Colby turned out to be kind of a serial killer. Yeah.
That's a really big deal.
Every time they ran into like a property owner shaking their fist at him, Colby would take out the rifle and just shoot him.
What?
Yeah.
Colby was a wild one.
Just tossing this out there as an alternative. You can't keep same amount of calories and do a little more exercise. That's true. We're not huge exercisers.
I've made excuses for myself, but walking here is much different than walking in LA. Like in Arcadia, everything was flat. And there was a mall right down the street. So it was like, for me, it's like, okay, I'm going to go take a walk. I would go walk to the mall and take a walk in the mall, like get my exercise that way. Here, it's so hilly that I'm like...
It's hilly and it's buggy sometimes.
Yeah, it gets really buggy. So it's like, I don't feel motivated to walk. Plus, there's nowhere for me to walk to.
Right.
So it's like not as motivating also. Like, I doing the little loop is still like, the hills are major. Like you have to think strategically. Okay, do I want to like come home up the hill, or do I want to go on the hill downwards?
I don't know. I'm thinking if you take a couple vitamins, that's the same as some exercise. You can also just dance a little bit more, you know. You dance.
Sure, I love to
You
dance.
like to dance. No, we're not talking about Kobe. We're talking about coffee.
Yeah.
Big difference between Kobe and coffee. Kobe basketball player, coffee drink. A lot of difference there. All right, so I'm trying to fix this tripod by making it so that it doesn't tilt like this anymore, because that part is what's broken. It keeps flopping over and stuff. I'm going to add a little bit more glue to this. I don't really need that feature, but I really don't like the other tripod, so I would rather this one work properly, or at least not be broken completely. So what I'm going to do here, put this on. Just try to lock this part in place, see? I can tilt it with the metal phone holder part. So I don't really need this tilter part on the tripod, you know? I think what I do need to do though is water the weed plants outside. I was also thinking about potentially putting maybe one of them into the ground. So you see I can tilt it with the tilter up here without using the tilter on the tripod at all. Alright, so I'll get a little bit of hose out, and then we will water these plants. Just get all these watered. Okay. So I think I want to put one of these in the ground, just like right here, you know. Or they just put it right here, maybe. Just get a shovel. Let's go get a shovel. Okay. A shovel. A shovel is what we need. This shovel should be fine. Okay, so I think I'll put one of these plants just in the ground like, well, thanks a lot, Anthony is. What a swell fellow you are. This isn't very good planting ground because there's so much clay in the soil, but wheat's not a particularly picky plant. Okay. Okay. There. Okay. Now, the thing is, I want to build up the wall over here as much as I can so the water doesn't just go running down the hill, you know. There. Okay. Now let's water it again. Okay, there. Hopefully both plants have survived the transplant shock. This one on the right is looking troubled for sure. But hopefully they both make it. Obviously, maybe that isn't their ideal Tuesday, you know? I mean, I know it's Thursday, but you get my gist, my drift, my gistal drift. I think what I might do with the one in the Tidy Cats thing here is cut the bottom out of it and put that whole thing in a hole, you know? Because obviously neither of these plants are looking like they're handling that transplant very well. It's they are very troubled looking at the moment. So hopefully I didn't just kill both of those plants. We'll find out. Next time I'll be a little smarter. This has to be glued some more. Obs magobs. What's that?
Anthony is suggesting putting something around the plants so that the other animals won't eat it.
I mean, it's a good idea, but I will probably wait until I see some nibbling before I fix that problem. And assume I'll have, you're not going to just eat the whole thing all at once, you know?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, it's like, when we first moved here, I was very concerned about bears getting into the trash and once we put it on the street. We haven't had any such problem at all. So, makes me wonder, like, okay, well, let's wait for a problem to actually be a problem before solving it, you know? Okay. This thing is now glued up a storm. I think I'd like to get a little bit of rubbing alcohol to get some of the glue off my fingers. Yeah, hopefully they do bounce back. They probably should. You know, these plants grow a lot bigger when they're in the ground than when they're in a pot. So Sean and Lou, I wanted to mention you two especially. I was a little disappointed in your leadership skills on the Oregon Trail. One of you two should have made sure to take that gun away from Colby and prevent him from getting it again, you know? I expect at least one of the two of you to have a little better judgment than that. Glue, really hard to get off your hands. Well, it's still a little sticky, but this is as good as it's gonna get for right now. Yeah, must have been heartbreaking. I mean, I know I still am like fuming about the estate liquidation people killing our plant, and it didn't even have hardly anything on it, you know? It was a small baby plant.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still mad about the orange tree that my landlord cut down like 25 years ago or something. I am willing and ready to smoke some bong rips.
Yes.
Rachel, I believe, is willing and ready to hit her vape.
Yeah.
Do you want a bong rip too? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Okay.
Why do the stars fall at night? Why here? I heard your message last night. You didn't get my super calling pictures.
I planted this orange tree. It was full of oranges. We're just like getting orange. Like we're almost ready for picking pretty quick, right? And the landlord's like, "Oh, that orange tree you planted is blocking the view of the number that we have on the house. So I just cut it down." Well, couldn't you have like waited like a month till I harvested the oranges at least, you fucking prick? Or giving me an option to like cut out a hole where the number is in the middle of the orange tree? Yeah, I could have easily just pruned around it, you know? Ridiculous. I'm still mad about it. It's like 25 years later. Those oranges were delicious. I had it for like a year, you know? Or maybe two of oranges before it got tall enough for them to, yeah. What happened?
Be charged.
want to finish that? She's 39. You're only 20 years off, Solomon. But thank you for noting the glorious beauty of my amazing wife.
Thank you, Zombie. Zombie.
Rachel and I had this weird experience with my dad, right? Where we bought a living Christmas tree one Christmas in Arcadia. After Christmas, or, started feeling bad for the tree, obviously, so I put it in the ground next to the pear tree outside. I don't need that. And then my dad went and, chopped the top half of it off. It was weird. And he's like, it's going to take too much water from the pear tree. No, she would not date a 19-year-old because she's married to me.
I'm 39. That would what make us?
20 years of difference.
That's pretty big.
We're 14.
Yeah.
It's different 39 and 19 than 53 and 39.
Yeah, it is. 19, you're still exploring and stuff.
I don't blame you, Lou. It's I think I'm really glad we moved here after all the things that happened, the dying off of the pine trees because of these pine beetle things. It didn't take the cedar trees or the maple trees or the oak trees, but took the pine trees. And do I always say that on my live stream, that I'm glad we moved here after all the stuff happened? No, I don't usually say that, but I am glad we moved here after all the stuff happened. Because prior to us moving here, there was a big windstorm that knocked down a bunch of trees. There was 2 summers worth of fires that burned a bunch of shit. And there was a pine beetle infestation that killed a bunch of pine trees. All within 5 years of us moving here. But we'd never been here prior to that. Oh yeah, I have to say that every single live stream, Gina Leach, because people always ask, It's fine. People ask, people are curious, I get it. We look dramatically different from one another in terms of age. We look more of a gap than we actually have. I have a kid, not with Rachel. My daughter's 25 now. Well, I mean, in this instance, Gina Leach, Zalmi asked, why was this woman 19 years old? So I answered, and I just went ahead and gave all the explanation. She's 39, I'm 53, we're 14 years apart. Just because people ask. Look, when you put your whole life out there on YouTube for people to consume, you have to be prepared to be asked questions that are reasonable questions for people to ask, and be prepared to answer them. So that's me in my situation here, and my understanding of it. Well, I'm not your average teen. I started a construction company in New York. Search my company name. Well, Zomi, I'm pretty confident that neither Rachel nor I is interested in any kind of polyamorous relationship. And if, in fact, Rachel wants to leave me for you, well, that's her prerogative. But I don't think I think it's gonna take more than just the fact that you're successful or started a company to steal her away from me.
Oh my God, no! No one's stealing me away.
I think that was yesterday's thumbnail, Psychedelic City, but maybe. Who that sexy little mommy? That's my wife.
That's a new one. I haven't gotten
The point is, it just happened 5 seconds ago, and it just happened again. No, we don't plan to have any kids together.
No.
We plan to not have kids together. What I do for a living? Fair enough. We have we're trying to make our money work for us rather than work for our money, right? So we've got an income property. It hasn't started generating income yet, but hopefully we will relatively soon. We're seeing how things play out for a few years, making decisions accordingly. I'm not smoking dabs, I'm just smoking a regular bong rip, but I choose to use this big lighter for a variety of reasons.
Oh my gosh. I love the feeling of doing that and sucking it in.
And your vape's not quite ready yet.
I know.
But hopefully it will be soon. You don't have any other vape thing, huh?
Mm-mm.
I bet we do somewhere. It's light in the wind. What's light in the wind? What's up, Isaiah Rude?
Hey, Isaiah Rude.
Yeah, you've been bouncing back and forth. Huh? It's not easy.
Type me.
You want to type Rachel, Isaiah Rude? She wants to be typed.
I'm scared of TI. I'm really scared of TI. But
Oh, right. Sean L will type you as well.
cool.
That's not what she means. I want to watch her get typed. Can you add him to the stream? I mean, yeah, we could. If he wants to type her right now, we could do that. I could put him up on the screen over here in a Google Meet. Rachel could join the Google Meet on her phone, and we could stream it here on this phone without ending anything. Isaiah Rude, are you down to do that right now? Or Rachel, are you down to do that right now?
Yeah.
But we'll just see if Isaiah is down to do it right now.
Totally nervous about TI. What if I'm so bad at it?
Well, then maybe he'll type you as whatever. Oh, Isaiah Rude's not down right now anyway. Never let another man type your wife. I think it's safe enough to let another man type your wife. All right, you do that, Rob. Yeah, I do know what you mean. Sure, next stream. Fine, if Rachel's down. Yeah, fine with me.
Okay, Gina Leach.
See you, Gina Leach. I wonder how long this needs to charge for. Give it a try.
Should I practice TI?
No. I mean, the thing is, I already know what type you are. It doesn't matter how. I mean, there are not any results that are consistent with TI third, except that it's not 1 or 2 and it's not 7. So. Yeah, but I don't think you're an INFJ, Jeremiah Fix. I don't even think you consistently think you're an INFJ. This is a new one for me to hear from you. I've heard other things from you, but this is the first time I've heard you self-identify as an INFJ.
I just thought about it for fun. Oh yeah, there might be some sort of critter underneath the couch. Capu's been hunting for it.
Hey, are you sure it's not the dead mouse I threw away?
I'm not sure if it's a dead mouse or a live something. Oh yeah, dead mouse.
No, there's a lizard.
Oh, lizard.
Okay, it's alive.
Yeah, she's been hunting it.
Where did it go?
I don't know.
Must have run away.
Yeah.
I don't know where it went. Maybe
It's quick.
it's back here or something?
I didn't see anything crawl across.
There's nothing under here.
No, I know, but there definitely was a lizard.
Yeah, there definitely was a lizard.
That's so weird. Is it
That's it.
another glitch matrix lizard?
Magical disappearing lizard?
Yeah,
I
like.
thought maybe it gone underneath my jacket.
No, I'm telling you, like, I saw no movement from under that, like, right side of the couch.
It's just a magical disappearing lizard.
Yeah. No.
Hi, Lucifer. Ryan Mahedo loves hot nuns. What about cold nuns? Casey Jones, have I ever danced in blue suede shoes? No. Maybe Rachel has. I'm not sure.
I have, this is like nubuck leather blue Birkenstocks.
Do you want to sit over and take over this for a second?
Sure.
Where I'm going to try to get these stairs like I was saying to crack, you know?
Oh, thank you, thank you. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Hi, Winston's mom. Hey, Natasha. Godfrey Ashford. I love Jesus nuns. They like Jesus lots. I Love Lamp used to like get me all the time. Like when I saw people wearing like I Love Lamp shirts and stuff, or like a sticker that said I Love Lamp, I'd be like, yeah, you get it. Anchorman is the bish. I think Lou is thinking about becoming like a nun of perpetual joy or something. Loud noises! 60% of the time, it works every time. Hello, wonderful horseshoe. Horseshoes are lucky. Do you hang horseshoes in England, Great Britain? Sister of Perpetual Indulgence, that's good. You want me to give you a spin? When was the last time you wrote a song? I don't write songs. It's been a while. Well, comb putters. This is my Levi's. My Levi's jean dress. Thanks, Natasha Godfrey Ashford. It's super comfortable and it's also pretty warm. Chanel says, funny thing is, at Luminix, I can see how each reasoning matches with their decision. Each person understanding the functions is different, so they are all right according to their system. Yes. Thank you, Natasha Godfrey Ashford. How can you be happy? What's the secret? Well, I mean, I'm not always happy. A few days ago, I was really sad. But I have a good life. That's what it comes down to. And I don't bottle like my feelings inside. Sometimes days are just meh. My throat is so... I'm happy for Carl Young. Does Carl Young include all 8 slots? Yes, I do believe in happiness. I really feel like the dispensary in Tulare, like, fucked with Ruben, like, and jacked up the prices because he's out of state. Yeah, I think that Eric's system is the one that makes a lot of sense. That's crazy, Zalmai. I need to know why you are with someone who's not in your league. Is it because he's safe option? That's not the reason at all. I don't know. I think that some people believe that they have a purpose. But it's more like a goal than a purpose. And sometimes they go for that purpose and they realize they don't love it, but they believe that it's their purpose, so they continue with it. Yes, we are happy together, as Natasha Godfrey Ashford says. Do we have guests? No, you can't be happy forever. I was like very sad like 2 days ago because it was going to be the day that we were going to see LCD Sound System in concert. And we couldn't go because the car needs to be fixed. So I was like very, very regretful of that day. It was very sad. It's okay, Natasha Godfrey Ashford. I've seen them already. It's just that it would have been a great set. And there's like nothing you can do about it. I mean, not nothing. But it would have been you think people in a war are happy? Do you think they ever been happy in life? Okay, do I think people in a war are happy? Probably not. Do you think they're... Some sadistic people, sure, are happy that they're in a war, but they're doing it for the wrong reasons. And do you think they have ever been happy in life? Yeah, sure. Some of them. Yeah, absolutely. I think you deserve better money-wise. You live in poverty? No, I definitely don't. Or to have airtight people blind that Dario has scanned. That would be cool. What is the assumption of people's motivations, Zalme? Zalmai. How can we be happy right now when someone out there is fighting for themselves and their family? I mean, it is totally sad. That is an absolutely sad thing. I mean, probably, yeah. You know, in a way we are selfish, but like sometimes you have to worry about yourself too. You can't like, I mean, if you think about the world's problems for your own problems, like you're not capable of helping others. Yeah, exactly what Lou says. Happy is a momentary kind of thing that doesn't prohibit also feeling sad about things. You can have both. That's good you appreciate about that. If you're doing this live in poverty, sorry to say, I don't see how you see it as poverty. Hey, big dog mofo. No, I'm not suggesting we are incapable of helping others because we don't want to be in trouble. I mean, I feel lucky that I haven't had to see other burn alive while watching them. I actually don't watch. Happy can be content or comfort or pain. Happiness is subjective to the individual. I mean, I see even if I don't look at the news, people talk about it all over social media. People talk about it in here too all the time too. Alright, Zelmi, you are getting timed out pretty soon. Watch yourself. Well, I'm in the deep thinking mode as they have some sort of personal experience, the opposite sex that made them bitter. Some people are like that. I'm not like that. I see a lot of homeless people on here with their phone doing lives. Kind of weird, but I hope it gets them monetized. okay that you don't care. No, wealthy mindset frame. Uh, we are having a conversation now. You're feeling hurtful, so you want to time out me out. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Zalmai. I don't took it slow anymore. I just might break without you. Can't stop thinking about you. Can't stop thinking that she can't help herself at all. She's falling deep in love. My bad, I messed this up. I messed it up. I like your emoticons, Natasha Goshby Ashford. Thanks, Natasha Godfrey Ashford. It's alright. I accept your apologies, all my. Yeah, right, Chanel? And nice, Natasha Godfrey Ashford. That is the right answer. It means anytime. It's okay, wealthy mindset frame. I mean, there is cause to be upset about what's going on in the world right now. But I can also, like, feel joy. Like, I'm happy today because I'm, like, over the whole, like, LCD sound system thing and I feel better. You know, Acacia and Ruben are here. I got carts for my vape. We're gonna have, I think we're having Adderall tomorrow. I think we're getting Adderall tomorrow. Yeah, of course I got over it. That's why I was indulging in my sad feelings. And, like, you know, I was angsty because I was upset. Like, I felt like it was something that was for me, you know? Like, going to the concert was, like, a me thing. And, you know, the set list looked like it was gonna be fucking brilliant. And it probably was. And it was tough for me to realize, like, I gave up something that I actually thought was important. I didn't try. Why is it about me, me, me? I mean, I'm sorry if that's how it appears to you, Wealthy Mind Frame. So, of course they think about other people. I think what's happening over in Gaza, over the Gaza Strip is disgusting. People are living in fear every single day. That's not a way to live. But I'm having my own experience. I have to sometimes take care of myself too because I have, like, you know, bipolar disorder, so I have to take, like, medications and, like, get good sleep and smoke weed and just not think about those things for a little while so that I don't ruminate and become sad over it, you know? Like, there's a lot to be sad over, but there's also a lot of good stuff too. You take, like, you know, sometimes you have to take, like, the little things as, like good thing. Like, Eric cleaning the stairs now is, like, awesome. Like, I get to like walk up the stairs and not think like, oh man, the upkeep of the house, we have to like clean the stairs. And he's getting rid of some of the debris that came in the door from when we had visitors, so it's nice. I appreciate his vacuuming.
They call me the vacuum lord.
The vacuum lord.
Lord of the vacuum.
They should really have you as an anime character. But it only is about a man who is you, who likes to vacuum and gets pleasure out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't that make a good anime?
I think so. It'll be a little slow, probably. But that's okay, you know?
Some of the kids like that.
It'll be a slice of life anime.
Yeah. You could gain powers or something.
I could. Vacuuming powers.
Mm-hmm.
I could have, like, universal full house vacuum. I could have a tube that I plug in to just anything, like a tree, the air, whatever, and it immediately starts vacuuming.
Yeah. Hi, Harum Mans. Why are you saying y'all supporting some system of injustice? I don't think that it is just at all what's going on with Jerusalem and Palestine, yeah.
But most importantly, what I think is that you should shut the fuck up. You know? Paramax. Obviously, I need to be here to tell people to shut the fuck up periodically. How about that? What do you think about that, Mr. Full of Ideas?
I didn't say that you were trolling. You said I didn't say that you were trolling Lucky Mind Set Brain. You could disagree with me. You don't have to agree with me, but I'm just stating my point of view, my opinion. I don't think it's good what's going on. It's disgusting. It is incredibly upsetting.
Most importantly, certainly Rachel's not responsible for it.
Hell no.
Blame people who are actually responsible for this.
Yeah. I feel bad for California. I also think that these culturally violent people, so in the end, I really can't make a helpful opinion on the matter.
Well, I mean, they should have the same opportunity Israel has to be violent as a nation state. I don't think anybody should dispute that, right? Well, the mindset frame, I can tell you what I assuredly would not do if I were in this situation is expect random American ladies to be responsible for it. Right? Just think about it for a second. Would you? Would you expect some random American lady to be responsible for your well-being? Is that what you would do if you were in that situation? Yes, our behaviors are self-centered because we're self-interested parties. You know, we're individuals with our own interests. And we're well served as everybody to serve their own interests, provided it doesn't violate the rights of others. What you don't seem to understand is that we're not the ones violating anybody's rights.
Some people like that kind of information better than others. Like it really like affects me, and then I like spiral and can't get out of the rabbit hole, and I forget about my needs. Like I could get like really upset for a day about thinking about like all the horrible things that are happening. Like I realize that they're horrible. Like
And most importantly, Rachel, you don't have to justify ignoring them at all. You have no proactive, positive responsibility to do something that's not about, which is not your fault.
I'm not like I'm just not Teflon, you know? Like things stick to me. And like I really do have to like keep myself first. Like I need to be taking my medicine and like getting good sleep and you know, not focusing on negative things.
You know what I would expect when somebody beats us both up, well, my friend? I'd expect the Mariposa County Sheriff to respond. You know why? Because I live in Mariposa County, and they're the ones whose job it is to deal with this. Right? If somebody beat me up, I'd expect the Mariposa County courts to prosecute that individual and hold him accountable for his crimes. If appropriate, I would expect the civil courts to uphold a civil judgment in my favor. Note, American civil courts, California civil courts. Why? Because they're the ones who are responsible for it, right? Not Israel. I wouldn't say Israel should arrest somebody who beats me up, would you? Or even less would I say this random Israeli lady should be blamed for me being beaten up. Just try to think a little bit better than that, maybe. Well, I'm not incapable of taking any responsibility. I'm unwilling to take responsibility for things for which I'm not responsible. Right? Like a sensible human being. Oh, his mindset's totally wrong, right? The only people who are responsible for their actions are the people who do those actions. I'm not responsible to stop somebody else from doing something bad, especially when it's not even in my own country. Well, wealthy mindset frame. I mean, I don't think wealthy mindset frame is truly a straightforward troll, but I'm not afraid. I'm just not interested in solving someone else's problem. I mean, why would I be afraid? It's not like I'd be going to war or anything.
Cause I'm never as tired as when I'm waking.
Well, okay, well, whenever anything bad happens to you, wealthy mindset frame, I want you to expect everyone in the world to help you. I'm sure you'll be delightfully pleased by the outcomes. I think I came here before and got frustrated and maybe back to attempt to redeem themselves or something. I don't know.
Hey, show media.
Well, well, you better be making a lot of sacrifices if you're going to think that stopping evil is your responsibility. Yeah, do not get involved in foreign wars. No, I get it, Big Dog Mofo. I'm on your side on this issue. My point is that neither me nor Rachel is responsible to care about this problem. There are nearly infinite possible problems in the world that one could care about.
Well, it's not that I don't care about it. I think it's horrendous, but I have like my own shit to deal with.
Right. We don't, it's not, we didn't do it, so we don't have to care about it. And we don't want to care about it.
It just gets me sad.
I mean, there's infinite possible sad things that we could care about.
Yeah, there's infinite.
So obviously, there can be no obligation to care about any particular sad thing. Unless you are responsible for it, in which case, then you have an obligation to fix the problem. I know you don't care what's correct, wealthy mindset firm, because you're an idiot. At best, you're a troll, but I don't even think you're a troll. I think you're just an idiot.
Look, I think it's important that we care about what's happening in the world. Of course I care. Of course I care. Like it like scares me to think of people like dying in the street, being scared for their life like every single day, not knowing what's gonna happen. Like it hurts me deep. So like when I see it in the media, it like sticks with me and I ruminate about it and I become depressed. And like I can't do that to myself when I can't do anything about it. Like
Hi, simple girl. Hi, putty cat. Don't listen to wealthy mindset. Obviously, if he were serious, he'd be out doing something rather than scolding me for not
That's
doing
true.
something. You know.
it's okay, Natasha Audrey Ashford. It's just how I am.
The point is, wealthy mindset friend, if you were serious, you'd be doing something rather than scolding me for not doing anything. It's clear you don't like me and you're trying to attack me as best you can. Well, I mean, if you think that's what you're morally obligated to do, then you're just a tard, you know. If you're
Hey,
just trolling, then it's boring, so stop it. You're boring me now.
hey, Putty Cat.
Thanks, Big Dog Mofo. The reality is, for most of human history, we didn't get hurt about what was happening around the world because we didn't know. Nowadays, the only difference is we know, but injustices have always happened. Um, what's his name? Wealthy Mindset Frame is sort of trying to segue from seriously trying to be correct to now trolling because they've like lost. You know, it's just wasting my time at this point.
We can say different things but mean the same thing.
Yes, you got it, Putty Cat. Ding, ding, ding.
You know, either as an attempt to troll or just because of idiocy. Miagity Mia is trying to say that Rachel's got some sort of proactive obligation to solve a problem she's not responsible for. Now, what I'm saying is that Rachel has no obligation to care. So she's saying she does care, but she can't do anything about it. I'm saying you don't need to care, even if you do or not, right? You have no obligation to care. There's no reason for you to care. You're not responsible. There are infinite possible things to care about. So caring is not only not helpful, it's ill advised. She's saying caring hurts her. I'm saying, well, don't worry, darling. You don't need to care about anything. Yeah, sure, what's going on over there sucks, but Eric, Rachel, me, and Santa Claus can't do a damn thing. Exactly. there's just a fundamental rule of culpability, liability in the world.
I'm not FI polar, premature.
I think he's talking about me. I mean, it might be FI polar shit, but it's correct and accurate. If you're mad about Palestine, why aren't you mad about North Korea? Why aren't you mad about China? Why aren't you mad about Russia? Why aren't you mad about
Man, so
China and India? Why aren't you mad? Why aren't you mad about China? Yeah, it's like there's a myriad things you could care about, right? So yes, it's true that I avoid stories that are going to make me mad or sad. I avoid the news a lot, and the reason is because I don't want to care about things that I'm not responsible for. As any sensible person shouldn't want to care about things they're not responsible for.
See, it's like I already care, and I don't need it in my face because I'm reminded of how like useless I am to the cause.
I mean, the thing is, there is no single one cause, right?
There's so many things.
There's so many causes. You could say, you could become a doctor and help Israeli children who were harmed by Hamas people. Nobody could accuse you of doing wrong. You could become a UN ambassador and advocate for Palestine's independent statehood in the UN. Nobody could accuse you of doing anything wrong.
Think of this painting.
I think it's great.
Me too.
It's amazing.
Isn't it? It's really cool.
Yeah.
I like the guy jogging. What a...
And the America, let's say America were to say, all right, that's it, Israel. We are fed up with your shit. We are 100% opposing it. We're cutting you off from all aid. We're denying you every weapons, etc. Is Israel going to change its behavior? No. Because they are a sovereign nation state. They make their own decisions. Everybody says, well, the U.S. is Israel's bitch. I mean, we make our own decisions too. Maybe pointing out Israel's a bad one, but it doesn't make us culpable for Israel's decisions.
Isn't it true that like most big wars, the presidents held off going into war as much as possible?
Yeah, I mean, the closer you are to what you call a superpower, the more vested interest you have in avoiding large-scale warfare.
Yeah,
right?
That's how I see it. Like that makes sense to me to hold off, like not wanting to go into war.
Well, I agree that probably too much money flows between Israel and the United States. I believe in U.S. national sovereignty, and I believe that sovereignty shouldn't be influenced too much by foreign nation states, I think that is the case with Israel, also with Russia to a certain extent, although from a different angle, But the point is, regardless of what the U.S. does, nobody's going to push Israel around. They are a nuclear-armed nation state, high-tech nation state with a chip on their shoulder. Nobody's going to push Israel around.
Hi, William. Hi, here, William. Well, that's just, I mean, is that not racist?
What?
Oh, they do hate the Palestinians. It's true. I'm sure not all of them, but...
Well, premature comer. Premature comer. Um, I think he successfully called Winston's mom's bluff here in this instance, or it is the case that nobody gets um, timed out or banned or anything just for disapproving of just for starting shit with somebody who's been around a long time. But you know, um, Winston's mom's protective. She's protective of the environment, and I respect that. Let me just leave it at that. Well, I mean, here, Lamb, nobody here is supporting the Israelis. That's the thing, right? Nobody here is supporting the Israelis.
No.
The problem is that there are people who think you have a proactive responsibility to fight in favor of the Palestinians, to protest, to argue this point or something. But there is no such proactive responsibility. I left a few dumps today. I had a good day's worth of dumping. Everybody craves hot dogs. Well, I'm not a liar. Okay. Healthy mindset friend. You have really devolved into grasping at this point. So down you go. You get timed out for body shaming somebody you can't even see. I mean, it's not fair to say that Palestine created any issue until and unless they've done something as an independent nation state with responsibility for their own agency. Since Israel denies them all the necessary components of that, then, you know, they're going to have to do that first, and they can have all the moral high ground they want. Until they do that, they can't have the moral high ground. It's just a matter of order questions, Yeah, Palestine is not a country, and Israel, in order to be legitimate and deal with the order of questions properly, needs to compel Palestine to be responsible for their own behavior by saying, you are, in our eyes, an independent nation state. We have no say over anything you guys are doing anymore whatsoever. We wash our hands of you entirely, but in a way that doesn't require anything of you. No terms, no stipulations. You don't have to say, Israel, we respect your right to exist first or something. We're going to make you your own nation state. Now, when you speak these extremist propaganda and stuff, you can no longer claim that it's a righteous kind of violence in defiance of an apartheid state. And now we can hold you accountable. But as simple as that. Until they do that, they need to do that. That's it. Right? Until they do that, they will continue to need to do that. And that's the first thing in the order of questions. You can't blame the Palestinians for anything until and unless Israel does their due diligence, right? They need to simply do the due diligence that will justify them bombing the Palestinians into complete oblivion, as much as they want without anybody complaining. But until and unless they do that, then they're at fault. No, I don't think people should care or not care about things. What I'm saying is, I mean, I guess I did say it would be probably wise to not care, but What I'm saying is there's no particular reason to care, right? For this over that, except that you've been exposed to this sad story and not to that sad story. You've heard a lot of discourse on this outrage and not that outrage. There's no particular reason to care about things that don't link to you personally, except that those are the stories you're paying attention to, right? Maybe you think like, oh, well, this is a story I should be paying attention to. It's important. It matters a lot. Okay, but you can't legitimately claim like, well, but it objectively matters more than this other horrible thing in the world, right? Like, I can't believe you scumbags are caring about the Palestinians when there are hundreds of thousands of victims of sex trafficking, right? I can't believe you're wasting your time about victims of sex trafficking when the whole nation of North Korea is enslaved. See? Doesn't matter what you care about, it's always the wrong thing. That's how it works. Okay. Sure, Palestine did horrific attacks, right? That's why Israel needs to make them an independent nation state so they can hold them accountable for it. They can't hold them accountable and have any moral high ground in the status quo because they're not respecting the order of questions. Well, it looks like these plants are coming back to life. I was a little worried when I did the transplant, but it's still looking a little saggy and stuff, but it doesn't look like it's going to die. I think they're going to come back to life. You could put a little more water on it too. All right. Wow, I didn't even realize I had left the water running. That wasn't very responsible of me. I'm sorry, Mariposa Water Company. I didn't mean to waste your water. You know, maybe later or maybe tomorrow I'll put another plant over there more a little bit. It's pretty warm outside today. I bet it's like 80 degrees. Maybe even like 82 degrees. What degrees is it, do you think? 85 degrees.
It's 85 degrees.
I was gonna say maybe even 85 degrees. I thought, no, that's saying too much, Eric. Just go with 82.
You're right.
I should have stuck with my first instincts. I accidentally left the hose on. I had it on a little, not that much, you know. But I accidentally left the hose on after I transplanted that plant for, I don't know, probably 2 hours or so. It wasn't on very high, but fortunately, William, we are getting water from a private water company here that just serves this one little neighborhood. So ain't no big deal for us. Really, but I just am habituated to carrying a lot because when I lived in Los Angeles, you know, we really had to care about water. Well, the thing is, we pay $600 to a year for unlimited water. Yeah, right, Casey Jones? I wish people would protest this hard for lower taxes.
Yeah, me too.
that would make sense. Well, yeah, Hero Lamb, I get it, but the point is, we're not doing it. America is not doing it, right? No, the bill won't go up. The bill's not going to go up. Sure, Hero Lamb. The point is, though, it's not my problem. Saul Herrera Jimenez, we got married in July. Well, we're not getting any water out of anything except cisterns and wells. It's being pumped up to the water towers at the top of the hill and then sent down to these houses where it then goes down leach lines that filter it back through the aquifer into the water table. So we're in a closed system water cycle here. It doesn't matter how much water I use, really. I just still feel bad. Anyway. It's a mess. We could all use a bowl of matzo ball soup, I say. What do you suppose LA drinks off of? Well, I'm not in LA, simple girl, okay? So that's not my problem. We were just talking about, right? I don't live in LA anymore. So it's not my responsibility. I am responsible for my water, okay? Here in this neighborhood. And And I just explained how our water system works. So it's zero sum, you know. I don't want to look that song up. Well, I understand that, Hero Lamb, but the problem is that you keep ignoring what I'm saying. It's not my problem. It's somebody else's problem. San Francisco, also not my problem. I have enough trouble being responsible for just our 1 acre of land. I don't even keep up with the of the burning of the sticks that I'm supposed to. I was just joking that time, Hugo the goat. I'm not racist against Aussies. One time, I thought it would be funny to be like, "Oh, I'm from Australia" or something. It seemed pretty obvious that it was tongue in cheek. It wasn't intended like I'm actually racist against Australians. Good day, good day. Shrimp on the barbie, shrimp on the barbie. Like, obviously, I don't think Australians are actually like that. And I obviously have nothing against Australians at all. Okay?
No.
I'm not a groupist. I'm not a nationalist or anything. However, when you remind me of how funny it is, then obviously I'm going to continue to reference the hilarity of it, you know. Look at me go surfing. Oh no, great white shark everywhere.
That's why I've been saying nar. Nar.
Nar.
Nar.
I don't have any problem with Australia, obviously. I mean, how much closer could it be to America? It's closer to America than England. Probably not quite as close to America as Canada, but pretty close. Well, that's fine here, Lamb. Depend what you believe in. My point is that it's not my problem. If you want to make it your problem, fine, but it's not my problem. Okay, good to know, Hugo the Goat. Australia, 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 a million times. A million times Australia. Because Australia is the best. Everybody's cool in Australia. Australia is wonderful. You know what we should do? Take all the money we're sending to Israel and redirect it straight to Australia. That's where our foreign aid should all be going. The U.S. should just be giving just all of our money to Australia because Australia is the shit, you know. They've got kangaroos. They've got koalas. They've got crocodiles. They've got great white sharks. What don't the Australians have? They even have their own oppressed native population of Aborigines. The point is, the takeaway here is that I am not racist against Australians. I have nothing against Australia whatsoever. Right, but I'm saying let's redirect our tax revenue that's going to Israel to Australia. You can't call them Aborigines? What are they called? Do they have a new name now? They're like how Eskimos are Inuits? What do they call them now? Okay, well, what are you supposed to call them then? I didn't know, Hugo the Goat. I didn't know that you weren't supposed to call Aborigines Aborigines anymore.
Yeah.
First I've heard of it. So what are you supposed to call them then? I don't know, man.
This kind of applies. So, someone named Audrey Porn says, "You can just say things. It doesn't even need to make sense. My barista told me she's upping her serotonin dose, and I said, that's so Art Deco, and she agreed."
What a fantastic post. Let me read that.
You gotta hold on and it disappears. Yeah.
You can just say things. It doesn't need to make sense. My barista told me she's upping her sertraline dose, and I said, that's so Art Deco, and she agreed.
That's so Art Deco.
Is that Tessa Violet?
It's her post, yeah, but it's not. It's political.
Oh my gosh. It's about. It's true that you could probably get away with that so Art Deco in a lot of contexts.
The barista agree.
What kind of pizza? What kind of pizza do you like? Oh, I like pineapple and Canadian bacon. That's so Art Deco.
Right?
Yeah, you're right. It really is. You see people just.
Art Deco's the new phrase.
Oh, I see. So you're supposed to call them Indigenous Australians? Okay. I see. All right, so we'll call them Indigenous Australians. Hey, Hugo the Goat. I think that's racist against America. Oh, we get scolded for things occasionally, Putty Cat. Everybody does. Everybody's got to deal with an occasional scolding. Even me. Okay, so I'll have to keep that in mind. I did not know that Indigenous Australians were no longer called Aboriginals. You learn something every day. Usually, if I want to ignore those kind of like word restrictions, I want to know and be purposefully ignoring them. I don't want it to just be accidental. Tomorrow's Friday. Today's just Thursday. Being racist against America is so Art Deco, William.
That is so Art Deco.
You're right.
Being racist against America is so Art Deco.
I also like the idea of saying things are cubists. You know,
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Or, Val, as your pal says, lucid dreaming is a strong tool that we all carry and can use to break up with the matrix.
That's very cubist.
That's very cubist of you. No, it's not Friday, Hugo. Okay? Australia time isn't universal time, okay? It is obviously Thursday. It's Thursday afternoon. Deal with it. Americans can't say cunt. I can. I associate capitalizing every word with ESFP more than ENFP. Well, okay, that's what one of the advantages Australia has, Hugo. You exist in the future. Congratulations. We're stuck here in the past on Thursday. Hmm.
Stuck here in the past on Thursday.
All this freedom of speech, but cunt's gonna cause big issues if you say it anywhere. It depends on the context, you know. It really does. Like, you know, let's say Rachel and I are going back to our car at a 2 hour parking limit, you know, and there's a meter made and they're writing a ticket. We're like, wait, we got it. Just went red. Just give us a second. She's like, no, man. And Rachel and I are driving away. And I said, can you believe what a cunt that lady was? I'm sure Rachel would be like, I know. What was her deal?
Oh yeah.
That'd be a totally appropriate context. it is probably a marsupial thing. We have two pets. We have two cats. We have one kind of cat, but we have two instances of that. Right. You know, when Glass Jaw Joe refuses to lose to me in Mike Tyson's Punch Out, he's being a cunt. I tried defeating him again today and failed again. Marsupial. Can you see what? Oh, the cat? You could. If it were around here. Neither of the cats are around here right now. Rachel,
Yes?
I wonder if you'd like to play
Oh!
some Paperboy
I would.
or whatever else you want.
Paper girl sounds good.
I was playing it earlier today.
Were you? How'd you do?
It's hard, eh?
It is hard, right? Because like you gotta speed up, but you gotta.
Right. You gotta manage to speed up, slow down.
And then you gotta remember
the
S and.
Right. It's S.
And
So
X. Z is jump. I think.
right. S is throw left. X is throw.
S is throw left. Okay.
X is throw
Throw
right.
right.
And Z is jump.
Okay.
If you'd like to follow Rachel on Instagram, her Instagram name is Paperboy, which I will spell for you. Push enter. There we go.
Okay. Oh, I can't. That's right.
You can jump up onto it though
Oh, you can?
with a Z. You gotta be pointing towards it. Get away. Oh, wrong way. Watch out for the truck. Watch out for the buggy. Oh, good. Okay, you got it. Watch out for the tires, guy. Oh, you escaped him barely. Watch out for the bees. S. Watch out for the truck. Oh!
Oh.
It's a tough game.
It is a tough game.
Z. Good job.
Yay. Thanks.
Watch out for that guy. Way to jump over it. Here comes the dog. Close enough. Yeah. Okay, it says thank you, so that's good. Means you won't lose that subscriber. Oh, that's the first time I've seen a car there.
Yeah.
Roll up,
No!
bees!
Right into them!
Bees.
Oh, I gotta remember that there's
Remember,
bees
it's on the
there.
other side now. You gotta push X. Pow!
Yeah.
Pow! Good job.
Thanks. Yeah.
Pow!
Yeah.
Nice work. Forget that guy. Oh. Pow!
I was
Oh,
pressing the wrong thing.
oh. Well, at least they got theirs.
Yeah.
What's up, lady? Oh no, what's
Oh my
up,
God,
He went so fast. You ride so fast, Trisha. You just got strong legs.
I know, it seems to be faster than other times. Okay, so.
Pow, pow. Oh! Into the water. You kept 6 customers. That's better than usual. Yeah. Paper roll declared public nuisance. Glass repair prices out of sight in local neighborhood.
I just did my job.
It says irate teen. Push enter. Push enter. There. Oh!
No! That's what happens when you go too fast. What? Oh!
Let's try it again. Is it not working?
Which one's left? S?
Yeah.
Okay.
S is left. X is right. Z is jump.
Okay.
Here we go. S. Oh! Sorry, S. Oh. comes the S. Watch out for that truck. Good border. Watch out for the buggy, watch out for the buggy, watch out for the buggy!
Oh, I didn't think I was gonna go on the sidewalk.
Oh. You should try to throw a paper to that lady on the blanket.
Okay. Even though it says
Yes.
keep out.
Well, they're not a subscriber, so it's fine. They can't unsubscribe, right?
No, they can't.
It is a hard game. I know, dude's just throwing tires into the road, right? Petridge Farm remembers.
No! I want to get those papers so bad, but it's so hard.
Do you need all those papers?
No. Going across the street. Gotta go fast.
Watch out for the bees. Nice shooting, Tex. Watch out for the bees. Good job. Good job.
Thank you, thank you. And
Remember, you got this guy on a bench coming up, too. Pow. Oh, good try, though. Watch out for the ghost. All right, here's the guy. Pow. He says, thanks a lot. Good enough. Good enough. Well, she can speed up and slow down, you know.
yeah.
Sam and Argui. Right now she's going as slow as she can. Now she's going faster. To get away from that dog. Watch out for that lady. X.
Oh,
X.
shit.
Oh, it's fine. Oh, it's fine. There's another ghost. Going across the street, ignoring all the safety rules. Okay. Remember, Z is jump when it comes time to hit those ramps. Good job. Yeah. It's good jumping, Rachel.
Thanks.
You've got the real spirit of the kangaroo in your heart.
Thank you.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, you made it, good. Oh. It is hard.
Oh, I have no lives.
The kangaroo spirits sent you. You don't lose life when you're in the bonus thing, though.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
No. Your package is on the way.
Oh, that's nice.
DA fence. You think the district attorney put that fence in? Maybe. All right, Rachel. You are going to get your high score ever.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Do you?
Do you know what your previous high score was?
Mm-mm.
Correct.
I just know that I'm improving.
Push X instead of enter. There. Kangaroos throw their babies to predators when being chased, so it slows them down from chasing them. Really? Yeah, that's a good strategy. Watch out for the bees.
No.
Oh, the bees.
The
The horrible bees.
Man.
Where's Ox?
X.
Yeah. Well, the bees are really troublesome. Though, is the thing.
Everything's troublesome, really.
What's interesting is you can actually jump over the bees. I found it by accident.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can jump over them, which doesn't really make a lot of sense, but. Okay, there's the buggy. Watch out for the bees.
Fucker!
Oh!
It's a real problem for me. I can't get like the S and the.
Do you want to start this one over since you got off to a bad start?
Yeah.
I push X. X. I have to do stuff. It's been a busy day. This is Natasha. You're talking about the bees. Watch out for that rock. Okay. Don't get distracted by those papers. A buggy will get you. S. Get it away from the bees. Good job. Watch out for the truck. Okay, good job. You even got it in the mailbox and everything. Watch out for the buggy. Good. Okay. Now watch out for the dog. S. Excellent. Well done.
Thank you.
Here comes the tire guy. Here comes the tire
Should I
guy.
get those papers or
No, those papers are too dangerous. They're too risky. Here's some easier papers than that. Here come the bees. Watch out. Oh. That's a tough spot right there.
Yeah.
Still, you did better than, you got a good amount of meows, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
You might want to accelerate through the, well, now you don't have to deal with the bees and the truck at the same time, so that's good. Watch out for the skateboarder. Okay. There's the, oh. I don't think you're going to be able to get him. Okay, S. Pew. Excellent. I want to try to get, oh, there's a trash can guy.
Yeah, he kind of gets in the way.
Yeah. Yeah, you are good at the slow moves, Rachel. All right, good. You got points for that.
Yeah, slow moves, I'm good.
You should get ready to speed up after this guy, though, I think.
Yes. Keep on speeding up, speeding up, speeding up. Keep on speeding up.
You're going on the right side this time, remember?
Okay. Paper girl, she's doing her paper thing.
Watch out for the bees!
Whoa.
Okay, got it. Now,
Ah, shit.
just one little window. It's fine. Go. I had kind of an accident when I was a kid, except I tore all the skin off my chest, flying off the front of my bicycle. Good job. Don't even bother with these things. Okay, watch out for the bees! Watch out for the bees!
Ah.
Close enough. You should have reached up and grabbed that one. Wow. Must have been horrible to see. Nice shooting, Tex. Nice
Thanks.
shooting. Now Rachel's got the skills to pay the paper girl bills.
Oh.
No, that sounds horrible. Big dog mofo. Watch out for the ghost. And she's just gonna sprint her way to the bonus track. I don't find that so inspirational. I find it depressing. Watch out for that thing.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Remember, Z to jump. I mean, probably that teddy bear saved your ass, you know. Well, probably saved you. It probably took the fall for you. You did great, Rachel. You did great. Okay.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I only have a few canceled. That's not
That's not
bad.
bad. Nice.
8. You got 8 houses. That's impressive.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think you're coming up on your high score here. Subscribers say girls at fault. News girl says occult goings on, and her local roots scare her.
Well, we did see that ghost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the ghost from the cemetery. Remember? Watch out for the buggy. Watch out for the bees. Watch out for the bees.
I always go the wrong way. I always go into it.
Those horrible bees. They're obviously Africanized bees. Watch out for the truck. Watch out for the buggy. No, they only have Paperboy and Paper Girl here, Putty Cat. They don't have any other genders available. Good job, Rachel.
Thanks.
Watch out for the tires. No problem there. Piece of cake. There's that monster. Watch out for the bees. Good job. Oh, no. Okay, good. Watch out for the truck. Truck's
It's
a
a lot of
real.
stuff.
Yeah, it's that truck and the bees combo. It's tough. Watch out for the skateboarder. There's some. You could get those maybe. No,
No,
that was that
no,
buggy
no.
right there. Maybe now. Right now,
No,
now there's
no,
the
it's a
dog.
dog.
Watch out for the buggy. Yes. Oh. I know that did waste so many tires, right? Like, where are they all going? Meow.
Yes.
I-66. Here comes the tire thrower. All right.
Coming across the street.
Yeah, watch out for cars. I know Rachel's pretty good at this, huh, big dog mofo? Watch out for the bees!
Oh,
Ooh,
Okay.
you escaped those bees.
oh no, there's a scarecrow. Shit.
What the heck is going on outside? Man, it's some kind of loud airplane.
A really loud airplane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It must have been military, obviously. Well, Rachel, it probably was your best time ever for
Yeah,
Paper
it
Girl.
was. I'm getting better. We'll get there, guys. We'll get past Tuesday. I'm sure of it.
Yeah. A C5 is loud, has a whine. That was very much like.
Big.
Didn't really have a whine to it.
Maybe it's paranormal.
Maybe it wasn't even a plane. I didn't see any contrails or anything out there.
And it was short too. It didn't last long. It sounded like thunder. Yeah.
It's crazy here in Florida. There's rockets like 5 times a month, and you can see them from your yard. Yeah, it's crazy. Kingsley Sanner says hi. Hi, Kingsley Sanner. Nice to see you. Pepe Chatelet. Pepe Chatelet says, you can't turn when you're going slow. You need to speed up to turn. Makes sense.
Would you like some ramen?
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might, after that, want also to make myself like a frozen thing. But yes, I would like some Cup of noodles, yeah. Future won't be rockets or planes. All going to be moonwalking, just as Michael Jackson predicted long ago. Thanks. Yeah, it's fun to play around with the bass guitar occasionally. Even though it's not my primary instrument. It's also fun to play around with the regular guitar sometimes. Obviously, I'm a better regular guitar player than I am bass guitar player. But, one beats like that, kind of more natural to play the bass, maybe. Let's try it anyway. Try this one. playing around with nonsense. I'm sorry, everybody. I had
Mother effer.
mother of fur.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think she may have said mother effer. Would you
I said
like?
mother effer.
Would you like some aloe?
No,
Do you have a burn? Is it gonna? Is it? Let me get you some. Well, looks like the plant's made it through the transplanting. I'm pleased to say it's on the mend. There. This will be fine for Rachel. Here you go, Scarling Parling. Where is it? Right here?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
You're welcome. If you want to put more of it on, it's right there. If it starts to hurt and you want to put more of it on. You've never seen in case you're ever around stream. Yeah, they'll probably come over later today. If not, we'll see them tomorrow. You know, they didn't get in here until like 4:30 in the morning.
Wow.
So obviously, and then they didn't go to sleep till like 10 in the morning, I think. So I'm not sure what their schedule is looking like today.
I thought we were getting 3 Adderall.
That's what I anticipated doing, and then I only asked them for 2 because they came so much later than anticipated. I thought, well, maybe we only need 2. But it was dumb. I should have asked them for 3. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
And I shouldn't have taken the second one this morning, but the only reason I did is I thought, well, we could get another one if Rachel really wants it. I wasn't sure how you were going to feel about it today, And I was feeling jonesy, so I just took the second one myself. But if you want, I can call him up right now, see if I can get you one.
I don't want to impose on them.
Well,
Because, I would like one.
all right, well, then let me call him. He's not costing him any Adderall. I'll give him 3 back tomorrow, And I've got 3 IRs, which are better than that anyway.
Okay.
I delayed taking the second one for hours, and I was like, I just gave in to my desire to
I thought
indulge.
it should have been. I mean, if it were 3.
The other thing is, I forgot that it was extended release, so I couldn't break it in half or anything. But Look, think about it this way too. The extent to which you don't do it today and get another good night's sleep means when you take it tomorrow, it'll hit harder. If it doesn't go down all the way there. But if you want it tonight, that's fine. Anticipate you'll be probably streaming all night. I'll probably go to bed at a reasonable-ish hour, I would anticipate. But
Well, then I'll just wait till tomorrow.
it's up to you, darling, what you want to do. And I will try to make it happen. You know, if you want it today.
No, I mean, I like get the feeling that it's like not gonna happen today. And if I'm up all night streaming and you're sleeping, like I'd rather us both be up.
Uh-huh. Well, this isn't like what time are Ruben and Acacia going to get here?
No.
Which is something we have no control over. We could make it happen. I could go over there and bring them, for example, something I need to bring them anyway, which is a 32-gallon trash can to put their trash bags full of trash into. And hit them up at the same time, you know?
Okay.
And I don't know exactly what time I'm going to be going to sleep tonight, but I'm just saying, since I took the first one at least really early, like 4:30, a little before 5 a.m. probably. The second one a couple or a few hours later. I don't know how late I'm going to be up, you know. So they don't still make mini pens. It was just ephedrine is what it was. Ephedrine is definitely not speed, but the reason they stopped selling mini pens is they were very easy to make into meth. If you just were able to get straight ephedrine, it was very easy to make meth out of it. So they stopped selling mini pens, but of course, the availability of meth didn't go down any. They're like, okay, well, you have to be all, and you have to get it from behind the counter if you want Sudafed. Okay, well, you know, availability of meth is still easy to get, I'm assuming.
I like, it's like 5 a.m. a normal time for you to wake up usually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your chronotype is a lion. You go to sleep at like 10. And you get up around 5.
Yeah, except I'm more like, go to sleep at 11:30 or midnight, get up at 5, and then get an afternoon nap in.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I ideally am, because I rarely sleep straight through the night unless it's like the first day of sleepy week or something.
I go to bed at 2:30 and then wake up around yeah.
Yeah. A simple girl says one of her brothers is a petroleum engineer. What does a petroleum engineer do? Like, engineer, like, pumping platforms and stuff? Or engineer, like, clean or burning gas? Is telecom a dying industry? Good question. All right, well, this thing seems to be pretty well repaired, I'm pleased to say. A little bit of glue. I think he's basically a salesman. Well, telecom's not going to be a dying industry as long as the telephone company is providing fiber internet as it is here, you know? And what's important job in the oil industry is the guy that says drill here. If he's wrong, that's a lot of money blown. Makes sense. When roads in Florida get twice as wide, there's one of me at the water, gas, sanitary, and about 5 fiber companies. Well, I did get a fair amount of stuff done today. I'm feeling, kind of a little annoyed at myself because I can tell Rachel's a little frustrated by my taking both the Adderalls and only getting 2. It's one of those things that happens when you can't plan ahead, right? Like I planned for them arriving at 9 o'clock.
Well, yeah, that. Oh, but they never are.
I know. And but when they turned out they weren't going to arrive until this morning, I just said, I'll just ask for 2 of them. I adjusted thinking there's less time, but I wasn't really thinking properly. I was originally thinking we were going to do, 1.5 each. But they can't split those in half anyway. So, my bad.
It's okay.
I'll try calling them again in a little bit. See if we can remedy this.
If we can. If we can't, it's okay. We're getting them tomorrow.
Yeah, we are getting them tomorrow. And ultimately, we have the amount of dopamine to use. It might not be a terrible idea to save yours for tomorrow, the dopamine, That's what it ultimately is. We can have as much Adderall as we want, but we only have a limited amount of dopamine. You're getting burnout. 1, 2, barely millennial. Oh, so you mean you're a late Gen Xer? Who's a late Gen? Yeah, early millennial, late Gen X. He's the same age as Rachel. Zen, hello. hello to you. I am Big Guy, and I say hello to you. Where did I put the mouse? Over there. 40, I think you're in the first wave of millennials, pretty much. I mean, Rachel's 85, and I think technically Gen X is 65 to 85.
No, Gen X is uh 65 to like 80.
Okay.
And then 81 to
I mean, normally a generation is 20
96.
years, but maybe it's 15. '65 through 80. Yeah, I guess it's 15 years. Not 20.
Yeah.
Millennials must be. Some research places 61 to 81. 61 seems a little early. When was millennials born? 81 and 96, according to this one. Okay, but this is weird. What's Generation Jones? Have you ever heard of that?
Mm-mm.
What's Generation Jones? People born between 54 and 65. It's like basically too young for boomers, too old for Gen X. I see. Generation Jonesers were too young for Woodstock, I Have a Dream, the assassination of JFK, etc. No, I'm solidly Gen X, 71. About as solidly Gen X as it gets. All right. Well, the Rangers are on. And I guess at this point I'm kind of inclined to maybe wrap this up for a bit. And figure out how hard I want to work on, or how hard Rachel wants me to try to make this happen. And then maybe we'll be back later, and maybe not. So can you live with me, Tokotiki? I mean, have you ever even been around here before? It's not impossible for people to live with me, but I normally like to know something about the person before I live with them a little bit, have some experience with them. But yeah, for now, I'm going to wrap this stream up and chat with Rachel a little bit about what to prioritize here. And watch a little hockey and see what happens. So thanks a lot. Don't forget to eat plenty of cheese.